The gods and goddesses have a wickedly beautiful sense of timing. They always have. They send us moving through the world, sometimes bold, sometimes exposed, right when our hearts are wrestling with the biggest, wildest questions. Here's the thing most people forget. The Norse way was never about kneeling to distant authority or swallowing truth pre-chewed by experts. Ancestors didn't have popes. They didn't have sacred bureaucracies. They didn't have credentialed gatekeepers deciding who was qualified to touch the divine. They had chieftains, chosen for their deeds, not their titles. They had skalds, whose words rang true because the hall felt them. They had seeresses, whose visions rose from the well of fate itself, not from a certificate on a wall. The sagas are full of ordinary people, farmers, warriors, wanderers, who followed their own understanding of the gods and goddesses. They made their own oaths, they made their own altars, and when the moment came, they trusted their gut and the whisper of the wind more than any elder's degree. Modern society loves to insist there's only one right way. Get the degree, get the certification, get in line, repeat after the expert. But the heathen third path remembers something older and far more dangerous to control. Truth isn't owned, it's lived. It's tested in your own blood, your own breath, your own bone. When you follow your own path, when you sit beneath an oak, and feel the land pulse under you, when you pour mead, or water, or whiskey, for the ancestors because it feels right in your chest. When you draw a rune, and trust what rises in your own heart. That is the most Norse thing you can do. That's how our people survived long winters in open seas, not by obedience, but by an inner compass sharpened by land, by the dead, and by the gods and goddesses themselves. And yes, scholars matter, translations matter, maps and stories matter. I love them, I devour them, but they never get to decide what the path means to you. Freya doesn't send memos through academics declaring which interpretation is valid. Odin doesn't whisper that you must be ordained to speak his name. They speak to those who have the courage to stand still and listen. When you honor your own insights, your own way of meeting the gods, your own small books, your own quiet oaths, you're walking in the footsteps of every free Norse soul who ever looked at the sky and said, "This is how I meet you today." So yes, this is your sign, your path is the true one. The experts can sing along if they want, but they don't hold the reins. You do. And that, wanderer, is as Norse as salt wind, deep roots, and the blood memory of those who refuse to be owned.